Thank you so much, guys, for watching my last video. I hope that my points are really helpful for you. And today I'm going to tell you about the overall cost of your driving license, which is very important. I already said in my last video that having driving license in Germany is very expensive, so that's why I think you should know the cost of it. So okay, so there are two ways that you can apply driving license here. So one way is you don't have any prior experience of driving and you want to do that, and it's sort of the fresh license. And another way is when you migrate or when you come here in Germany with your existing driving license from your country, for example, and then you need to convert that. So in this video we will definitely talk about only the first one, and the conversion part maybe I will make another video of this, because in that, like, we will cover some special points related to conversion, right? Okay, so there are three important points. You must need before you apply or before you think of driving school, right? For your driving license, of course. So one is you have to get your eye test. So eye test cost is around it's maximum €6. So most of the time it's free. I have done like free of cost from the Filmman, of course. I mean, so you can do it free as well, but it costs around €6. Then the second thing you need is your first aid course. The first aid course will cost you around 55 to €60, for example. And one tip for the first aid course would be you have to book that course in advance, because it's a one-day course and it takes a lot of time. So I would strongly recommend that go ahead and book early so that you can get the early slot. Third thing is you require is your biometric photo. I mean, it's very simple. It'll cost you around €6 to €10. So approximately you need these three things before you think or apply for a driving license. Now let's consider that you already finalize your Vorschule. Now you want to appear for your theory exam, for example, or theory preparation, correct? So first thing you need to do is you need to go to Führerscheinstelle. Führerscheinstelle, I would say it's a licensing authority, specifically in Germany. And you can directly go to them and you can register them with these documents plus your ID of Germany. Or if you want to go to Fahrschule, for example, then you can go to Fahrschule and then submit these all documents, like I said, to the Fahrschule as well. So they will submit to Führerscheinstelle on behalf of you. So I'm assuming that you go to Fahrschule directly and you have to pay. The first thing is your registration fees, which is basically considered as your enrollment fees, which is cost around like €25. So they will charge you that. Then additionally you have to pay for your theory classes, which will cost you around 200 to €250, for example. And then you have to pay your application fees. When I would say the application fees, the application you must buy in order to prepare your theory, so you have to pay for that, which will cost you around €60 to €70. But I would strongly recommend don't buy it from them. You can buy online as well, so they won't force you to buy from them. So you can save your €30 to €40 there as well. Other than that, there is one more thing you can do. Once you prepare for your exam, you already prepared, then you ask them to book an appointment for you. So for that appointment, they will charge you around €50 to arrange everything, and then additional fees around €25 to the actual body who is going to arrange your exam. They will charge you for that. So overall, I would say the entire only theory till exam will cost you around €500. €500. Yeah, you can save few euros here and there, let's say in 450, but this is the overall average cost you have to bear for your theory exam. Okay, now let's talk about your practical exam. So once you clear with your exam, you go to Fahrschule, you say that, oh, my exam has passed, cheers. and then you go ahead and prepare for your practical class. So for the practical class, so there is a per class fees that Fahrschule charge. So it basically depends on your areas Fahrschule. It generally costs around 50 to 60 euro per 45 minutes. So they will give you a class for 45 minutes and you have to pay accordingly. Now for your practical exam, I mean, if you are doing the fresh license, so there are 12 obligatory classes. So 12 classes you have to do. So so that first part you need to perform. You need to perform the 12 classes, and then there are special classes, for example, night classes or autobahn classes, for example. So so for this they will charge you around 100 euros. So I would say that so these are the fees for the practical exam you have to pay to Fahrschule. Other than that, few other Fahrschule will offer you for the simulation, for example. So before going to actual driving, you can opt, I mean, so this is just an optional, I mean, it totally depends on you. If you're not confident, you can opt for simulation cost around, I mean, for I think 5 classes is 150 euros, for example. I think this is too much. So in my opinion, you can take if you are not really confident, but it's not need in honestly. And then so then once you are ready for your practical classes, once your instructor says that, oh, you are good, you are ready for that, so you need to pay two fees for that. So one fee is you need to it will cost you around 160 euro, that TÜV actually charge around for your test. So that, like I said previously, I mean, it's the government body, so they have to charge for you that. So it's 160 euro, and approximately same cost like 160 to 170 euro Fahrschule will charge, because in the test in Germany you have your instructor right next to you and the Fahrschule car so with you. So it's like you are going to pay 160 euro for that as well. So considering the whole situation, like to all expense, so like entire practical you will end up spending around 1200 to 1500 euros. So if we really calculate the theory and the practical, so I would say that the average cost would be 2000 euros. Okay, like don't think too much about your budget, because in reality, if you finalize your budget that, okay, I'm going to spend 2000 euros for my driving license, if you fail your driving license, for example, then it will cost you around like 160 for Fahrschule and 160 for TÜV, and then it's like sort of I would say sort of 320 euros. You should not strict yourself with the budget. So that's the tip from my side. So don't consider that, okay, so max I'm going to spend 2000 euro for my driving license. It's not going to happen. So it is, I mean, if it is important for you, so you can roughly like think in your mind that I'm going to spend this much money just for reserve, but don't conclude that, okay, like this much, because I have seen in some cases it cost maybe 3000 euros, maybe 4000 euro, you know. So in the next video I will explain about the tips, the 5 important tips that will help you to clear your exam, and you can learn more while doing your practical classes. And yeah, so if you have any doubt related to cost, and if you have any question in your mind, you can directly write me in comments. And thank you so much guys for watching my video. If you really like this video, do hit the like button and subscribe my channel to support me, and stay tuned for the next videos. Have a nice day.